Video of where I rank every movie from worst to best. It starts at amazing and ends at I have not seen. Like movies that are amazing that I've seen and movies that I don't really know about because I haven't seen them. So grab your popcorn, sit and relax, and let's go. We got a friend in me. Toy Story. Like, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I like it. I really like it. So the story of this movie is about like Andy gets a new toy. His name is Buzz Lightyear, and Woody gets jealous because he's the favorite toy, and then Buzz is the new favorite toy, and then Woody gets mad at Buzz, and then he throws him out a window. And then Andy was going to go to camp with Buzz, but he couldn't find him. He couldn't find Buzz. So he needed to take Woody, and Andy was like, "Oh man!" So he took Woody and went there, and Buzz was in a bush watching. Then he jumped on the car and went with them. And then they were dropping off to get petrol. And then Woody and Buzz jumped out of the car and started fighting. And then Buzz went, "I'm a real space ranger." Even though when a human comes in the room, he literally goes, "I'm a toy." Like, come on, you're not. And then Woody screams in his face, "You're not a real space ranger. You're a toy." And then they start fighting. And then the car leaves without Woody or Buzz. Then they're stranded in Pizza Planet. And they look for Andy. They find Andy. And then Buzz goes. And then Buzz finds a spaceship. But it's actually a claw machine. And he jumps in. He meets people called the aliens. And then Woody comes in the room. And then he goes, "Buzz, what are you doing?" And then this guy named Sid comes in the room. And then he takes Woody and Buzz, and he goes, "Oh, new toys." And then Woody goes, "Sid, oh no." And then they go to Sid's house. They're in Sid's house now. And then they meet loads of creepy little toys that got tortured by Sid. And then Buzz got stuck on this rocket. And then Sid got sad because it was raining, so he's going to do it tomorrow. Then Woody gets stuck, and then Buzz saves him. And then Buzz finds a commercial on TV that says, "No Buzz Lightyear toys." And then he realizes he's a toy. Then he jumps, and then he breaks his arm off. And then he's just sitting there with one arm. And then Woody comforts Buzz. And then they see the toys from Andy's room. And then they go, "We'll save you, Woody and Buzz." And then to make look like that Buzz is there, Woody just put his hand down and shaking Buzz's broken hand. And then Woody put his hand up a little bit too high, and then everyone went, "Murderer!" And then they all pointed at him and didn't let them go, and then they screamed, "Buzz, Buzz, are you okay?" Yeah. And then Sid goes outside to blow Buzz up. And then Woody's head gets plopped, and it really hurt his head. And then when Sid is going to torture Buzz, Woody says something, and then all the toys start moving except for Woody. And then he talks to Sid and says, "Find someone your own size." And then he just goes screaming and running away up the stairs. And then his dog, I don't really know the name of his dog, starts chasing them. And then they run around the city until Buzz goes, "Let's go out of here." And then Woody thought, "No, Buzz, you cannot fly." But then they just flew away. plopped back into Andy's car, and Andy was going, "Yay, my toys! My toys!" He was really happy. So, it's a really good movie. I'm not gonna lie. So, it's not amazing. So, I'm going to put it in awesome. Because this movie's better than Toy Story 1. It's not good enough to go in amazing. It's going to be an awesome. Next. Okay, what is this movie? There we go. Okay, next movie. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Ah! Okay, Toy Story 2. Really good movie. Don't worry about Bug's Life. It just sucks, sorry. But the Toy Story 2. So Rex comes up and she's screaming at everyone and he's knocking down these cardboard buildings. And then he accidentally goes on a car that flings Buzz up, and then Woody's on a skateboard, and then Buzz runs into Woody, and then Buzz flies into the roof and then plops right back down on the floor, and then Woody swings out the window, falls down, and ends up in the yard sale box. Then someone steals Woody. His name is Al the Chicken Man. And he runs away with Woody. Buzz figures out, he's the Chicken Man. And they go to Al's toy barn. And then Woody meets this little girl and this old man and this Bullseye, like cowboy horse. People ride. His name is Bullseye. And the girl is called Jessie. The person in this picture right here, Jessie. Okay. Jessie. Her name is Jessie. Okay, and there's also this old man called the Prospector. And the Prospector, he got stuck in a box. This is the Prospector story. He was at the shop, he wanted to be loved, but he just saw other toys in his way getting picked up, and he was left there for ages, for nearly 10 years. He was there for like a decade. No one bought him. So that's why everyone wanted to go to this place where Al was going to take them in France. And Woody went, "No, I can't go. I have an owner named Andy." And then they went, "You still have an owner?" But the story of Jessie. Jessie had an owner called Emily. Emily was her best friend. Emily took her everywhere. They were on the swings again. And Jessie was here on the tree, or the bark of the tree. And then always they started playing, but as Emily got older, she grew off of this Jessie, and then Jessie got left behind at house, and she got into the yard sale. Emily had a kid called Jessie to name her kid after her favourite toy. And that's Jessie's story. Very sad. And then they go, "Well, what about Andy? We can go back to Andy's." And then Buzz finds his clone. They start fighting. And then the new Buzz puts Andy's Buzz in the box that new Buzz came from. And then the toys for that new Buzz was Andy's Buzz. And then Rex said, "I know how to defeat Zurg." New Buzz said, "Yo, yeah." And then they went over and then tried to find Woody, and they knew that they were a part of Woody's Roundup, and they called it the Roundup Gang. Yeah. The Roundup Gang. What a funny name. But okay, back to the story. Then Buzz finds his papa called Zurg, and he tries to fight it. Then Rex shot Zurg, and Zurg fell down to his doom, but he was alive because he's like immortal or something. I don't know why he's immortal. Yeah, mortal. I don't know why he mortal. I don't know why he mortal, but he kind of is mortal. And then New Buzz said, "Daddy, no!" And then Andy's Buzz escapes, and Woody says, "But what about these guys? We need to go to the museum." And then they just left. Then Woody said, "I'm going with you. Wait a second." And then he just told them, "Come with me, but to Andy's." And Woody also had a whipped arm. His arm was gone. And then it was straight back together by this guy. Not Al, it was called the Cleaner. And he was good till the prospect turned on him. And then they're on a area of loads of suitcases and gonna go on a plane back to Andy's. And Andy was looking for Buzz and Woody and all his toys. They were all gone though. No, he was at camp actually. He was still at camp. And then they all got home safely, and then Woody threw the prospector in a little girl's backpack. And then Barbie went, "Hello, Prospector. We're going to be the new toys of Joseph, Jamal, or Elsa." Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to call the little girl, Elsa. So Elsa took Prospector and Barbie home. And then they got back to Andy's, and then Wheezy got his things back because Wheezy got his things broken, and then he got it fixed again. So amazing, Wheezy! Wheezy was back to normal and disappeared because he got sold in the yard sale still, even though it was finished. Was fixed, he still got sold. But, well, that's the happy ending. It's better than Toy Story 1, but it's not going to be top and amazing. It's got to be like, maybe, there's no better movie to be than this. This is my top tier. It's my top tier. The way Bugs Live, you're just trash. Okay, next. Monsters, Inc. What do I say about movie? Okay, the story is, so, Solly and Mike are working at this place called Monsters, Inc. Yeah. Or Monsters in Quarters. Yeah, I'm going to call it Monsters in Quarters. They worked in a place called Monsters in Quarters. And Solly and Mike find this person called Boo. And they also find this person called Randall. And he's mad. He tries to be mean to them all the time. And he meets Boo. He is in love because she's a little girl, and Solly and Boo go along so well. They're so happy. It's like father and daughter. Yeah, I forgot the rest. So since I forgot the rest, it's gonna be good. would be crazy if I remembered it, but I'm going to put it in good. Sorry, Monsters Inc. Next. Oh! I don't even want to say anything about this. The movie. It's so good. It's not bad in Toy Story 2 though, but it's still amazing. Next. I'm not really a big Cars fan. It's definitely better than Bugs Life. So maybe at the end of the best of hate. I hate it, but I hate it the least. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. It's better than Bugs Life though. I hate that movie. You're all going to hate me for doing this. But it's going in there. Oh, spam hate comment 2 hours. Ratatouille is the best movie in the entire universe. It's not to me, this is my opinion. So don't call an assassin to shoot me in the head because I still have school. So yeah. Don't. Okay, next is Toy Story 3. I don't know why I'm going to say this, but this is one of my least favourite Toy Story movies. Toy Story 4 is worst, but it's still one of my least favourite Toy Story movies, so it's going in there. Well, it's better than Ratatouille though. It's behind Monsters Inc. It's going to be behind Monsters Inc. Because, yeah, it's not... I haven't seen it. There we go. Next. Trash. Oh, good one. Okay, Monsters University is a prequel to Monsters Inc. It's definitely better than Monsters Inc. though, because it's fresher. And it stars in university where Mike and Sully meet, and they are really mad at each other. And they meet this pig. This pig steals Mike's house, I think, or one of Sully's things, and they just go chasing it. That's my favourite scene, the whole movie, when the pig goes on the rant chase, he runs away from them. When the pig runs away from them, that's my favourite scene, when the pig is getting chased by Mike and Sully. And then they do a scare quarters, and then we know Sully cheated. And then they work it out and scare loads of kids to get back into the normal world because they get stuck in the other world, and they scare some kids to get back. It's better than Monsters Inc., so gonna put it in top of crazy. The worst one in awesome. The worst one in awesome. Yeah, it's not better than Toy Story. I like Toy Story a lot. No, you might hate me for this, but you might be mad that I haven't seen WALL-E. No, you might be mad at me because and say you should see WALL-E. It's no. Inside Out. Oh, I kind of forgot the start of the movie, but the end just brings it a big downer because I don't like that. WALL-E left. Who am I? Goodbye. Do. No. What is that end? I'm putting in bad. It's probably the worst movie from 2015. Going top of bad. Next, Coco. You guys are gonna kill me. But Trash. You guys are so killing me for doing that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Toy Story 4. Yeah, Toy Story 4. Get in the bin. Worst Pixar movie ever. Lamp Life. Lamp Life. How am I going to say something good about this trash? But it's better than Toy Story 4 because it shows me what happened to Bo Peep. So, and it also what happened at Toy Story 3. So I'm putting it just below Toy Story 3 because they're set in the same timeline. Next is Onward. Ooh! Sorry. You really hate Onward. It sucks. That's why I haven't seen it. Dr. Seuss. What did Soul do good? About living your life? This is like an adult movie. Who made a movie for kids about living your life until you die, trying to come back to life? I don't know why they made this a children's movie because this is about living your life. What is this? What are we going to watch this at school to learn how to live our life? All I know about this that this wild guy called Joe fell and died. Yeah, so I know he died. He fell over, and then he went through a pipe, and he didn't survive the landing, and then he died. This is why I hate this movie. Because it's like too much of an adult's movie because it's about living your life. But I'm still going to give it an hate. It's definitely worse than Cars. Okay, there we go. I'm turning red. Ah! I'm actually really big right now. What's going on? Why am I so big? What? Am I a panda? I'm a panting right now. I don't think that was a good idea to do that, guys. Because I just turned into a giant red panda. Okay, let's do the rest of the giant red panda then. Just joking, I'm lying. I'm not a red panda. But where do we put this movie? I love this movie. I like it. It's going good. It's really good. I can't believe none of them are in crazy yet. Literally trash. Because I've seen it, but it sucks. It's shit out. It's so much better than the last one. It's so much better. It's my first crazy of the week, guys. My first crazy of the week. Saving Toy Story 5 to the newest one for the end. Okay, next is Elio. I don't really have that much to say about this movie, but this movie is creepy as hell. Not because there's a monster. The Elio clone. He literally sucks his own blood. He has a creepy whole eye. He literally sells red smoke. Can't believe he sucks his own blood though. And he can literally shapeshift. This is not a children's movie. This is creepy. No, it's going next to Soul. That's not a children's movie. Hoppers. Yeah, it's okay. I'll put it in good. Definitely worse than Turning Red though. Toy Story 5. Click off this video if you don't want spoilers for the new movie, but this is how it goes. So Jessie, the new owner of the womb, Bonnie gets this new device called Lily Pad, and she wanted it because she wants to make friends. And Jessie went, your Bonnie's going to make friends by playing with toys. They're not even talking to each other. They're just sitting and scrolling. So then she does something about it. She tries to go to the sleepover Bonnie booked, with her new tablet scroller friends. And she does that, and then Jessie comes. And then there was humans coming, and then she went, I'm a toy! Me! And then she just freezes like a toy. And an old woman picks her up. And the old woman goes, let me see the address so we can return the toy. Oh, the name of the kid is Emily. Okay, let's go. And then she takes Jessie to Emily's old home. And Emily's not there anymore. And guys, stop saying that Emily is Andy's mum, because she's not Andy's mum. Oh, stop it. But, well, so Emily's old home comes. She reads something on the wall. Jessie was home. Jessie was here, written on the bark. And she digs something up, and then she knows Emily has a new child. And then she sees that her name is Jessie, named after her favourite little toy. And then Woody returns. And then Buzz was trying to oppose to Jessie. And they tried to find Jessie. And then Jessie and Buzz kissed. And then the ending started with Buzz and Jessie getting married. It's just a whole love story for Buzz and Jessie. It's definitely one of the best though. It's not better than Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2, but it's better than 3 and 4 though. I'm going to put it next to Toy Story 1. Okay, that's the tier list of Charlie. Amazing tier. Toy Story 2. Amazing movie. Finding Nemo. Amazing movie. Awesome. Toy Story. Awesome movie. Toy Story 5. Awesome movie. Monsters University. Awesome movie. Crazy. Inside Out 2. Crazy movie. Good. Monsters Inc. Good movie. Toy Story 3. Good movie. Lamp Life. Good mini movie. Turning Red. Good movie. Hoppers. Good movie. Ratatouille. Meh movie. Bad. Inside Out. Bad movie. Hate. Cars. I hate this movie. Soul. I hate this movie. Elio. I hate this movie. Oh, it's a creepy movie. Trash. Bugs Life. I hate this movie so much. Get in a bin. Wave. Get in the bin. Coca. Get in the bin. Lighty. Get in the bin. Toy Story 4. Get in the bin. Not seen. Cars 2. I've never seen this movie in my life. Where did this movie even come from? Onward. What is this thing? That's my tier list. Okay, let's go. I lied. We're not ranking DreamWorks movies because that's going to take ages. We're actually going to be ranking Shrek movies. Okay, Shrek. Good. It's not terrible, but it's good. Shrek Shrekky Poo. Shrekky Poo. Shrek 2. What do I say about this movie? I don't know where I'm putting this bad boy. Get over here. Get over here. Well, it's not working. It's not working. Get over here, boy. Shrek 2 is getting universal. It deserves it. It shouldn't be in this world. Shrek 2, there we go. Shrek 2 is not allowed to be here. Shrek 2 is disqualified. Shrek 2 is disqualified now. Okay, Shrek the Fear. Shrek 3. Where do I put Shrek? There we go, let's put an X. Did make it fun. Probably the best Shrek movie. I'm gonna put it amazing. Amazing, kids. Nothing. You don't know how mad I am right now. You guys are so lucky for me to do this. Despicable Me. Okay, where do I put this? I have seen all these movies. Yeah, I've seen all these Minions movies. I've seen all of them. Every single one of them. So I'm going to put the first Despicable Me in there. Sorry. Elimination. What is this movie? Despicable Me. You're so lucky for me to do more. Despicable Me 2. Come to S tier. I mean Amazing tier. There's no S tier in this tier list. Oh, Millionaires. There we go. Millionaires. Despicable Me 3. Despicable Me. Wait, what am I doing? Despicable 3. Did you say I said Despicable 3? Said Despicable Me. Despicable 3. Despicable Me. Yeah. I don't hate it. I'm going to put below the first one. Minions, the Rise of Boo. Minions, the Rise of Boo. I'm going to put this in Amazing. Minions, the Rise of Boo. Minions, the Rise of Boo. Despicable Me. Despicable Me. I'm now done. And don't ask me for any more tier lists. I'm done. It's already like 8 o'clock. I'm done, guys. Stop asking me for tier list videos. I'm done. Goodbye.